Okay, fine. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
I'm gonna go through his head, put holes in them and take it off its shoulders. That's the goal here.
So you just show up to this fight and we do this the noble way. Pull out and then you know what's gonna happen to you back home, kid.
So it's on now. Saturday night's getting walked around that octagon like a dog and put to sleep.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
You want your car, they want your car. Their means of achieving it differ. But they're in the value structure. The Joker character is like, no, he's outside the value structure completely. It's no, you don't get it. I want to make an art of pain.
Criminals in this town used to believe in things. Honor, respect. Look at you. What do you believe in, huh? What do you believe in?
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
So for him to say he is the king and I am the Joker, if this was a different time, I would invade his favela on horseback and kill anyone that was not fit to walk.
That this lion is the king of the jungle. Now the other animals, when they start to move in, the jackals, the hyenas.
My mind is absolutely bulletproof, solid as a rock.
They're barking at him, laughing at him. And they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day...
That's what champions do. That's what generates interest. A hungry motherfucker that does not care who was in his way.
That lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody.
Whether you say that the inert is merely less alive, or whether you say that the alive is merely the maximum complexity of the inert, all depends on whether you want to say yes to the world or whether you want to say no.
I said it last year, we're not here just to take part, we're here to take over.
I should be on that podium. I should be standing right there. That should be my spot, and Dave, maybe you should say here, because it's me who's at the bringing all this.
And I don't know if this kid can even throw a punch, but if he can, this kid's going to be a huge superstar for us.
At 27 years of age, with every record in the book, with weight divisions above ready for me to go at, every other champion gets a belt and they don't want to go up, or they don't want to go down. I'm going straight up.
People are always saying about the talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk, but guess fucking what? I back it up.
I have a clear vision.
It's red panty night when you sign to find me, yeah?
Every year is my fucking year. When you can rack up $400 million in revenue for the company in back-to-back events, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I'm living the whatever the fuck I want life. From nothing to something to everything.
Until their spirit breaks completely.
We'll see what's next. I can't tell you exactly what's next, but now something will be next.
See, madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
The pathway to completion as a human being is through the embodiment of the monster. That's the discovery of the shadow. You see, because there's a big difference between someone who's naive and is a good person. They're naive, they're a good person because they can't not be. They're like a domesticated house cat. There's nothing, they don't even have the capacity to be bad. So there's no morality in that. The morality comes when you're a monster and you can control it.
They're only as good as the world allows them to be. They need you right now. When they don't, they'll cast you out.
In order for people to live a full life, they have to have a foot in order. That gives them security and hope. They also have to have a foot in chaos, because part of proper being is not merely security, which is what order provides, but also the continual generative excitement that being on the edge allows.
Introduce a little anarchy. Upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. I'm an agent of chaos.
Conor McGregor, he's just losing it right now.
I have never seen anyone ever get away with anything at all, even once.
Come here. Send a message, like location, I'm gonna come. Whatever you want, doesn't matter. Ireland, New York, Brooklyn, or Moscow, doesn't matter.
Thing happens, right? Someone twists the fabric of reality. And they do it successfully because it doesn't snap back at them that moment. And then like 2 years later, something unravels.
Conor McGregor seemingly breaking his ankle at the end of the round.
And they get walloped and they think, oh my God, that's so unfair.
This is not over. If I have to take this outside with him, it's all outside. I don't give a bollocks.
And then we track it. It's like, well, what happened before that? Yes.
Tomorrow night, I'm gonna make this man pay with his life. And I mean it. You're dead in that octagon tomorrow night.
Well, then what? Yes. And then what? Yes.
I don't drink. Why don't you drink? Why don't you drink? I'll tell you some buzzer parties. You mad backwards cunt. You're dead when I get my hands on you, do you hear me? You're fucking dead.
Well, that's where it went wrong. It's because you can't twist the fabric of reality.
What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask.
You know the way people say, you learn more from your losses and things like that. That is true, you learn a lot from your losses, but as well as that, you learn from your wins. You know what I mean? You're a winner, so now I get to take the foot off the pedal. I don't need to learn so much. I'm not beating this guy, I'm a winner, you know what I mean? That's gonna stop you. That can take over people, especially in this game, when you're signed to the UFC and there's all media things going on and there's people looking for pictures and shit. That can take over, that can make you feel like you're bigger than you are.
You know, they hit an obstacle of some sort that just blows them into pieces. They go down into the depths, into the abyss. And they live down there for a while, and it's not pleasant.
All the time we hear about like money and fame change people. No, when money and fame come, these two things show who you are.
You see, in their last moments, people show you who they really are.
History, long after I'm gone. The story will be told.
I know. Isn't it beautiful?